हुई है। संरक्षण क्षमता महोत्सव सक्षम 2022 उद्घाटन भाषण हेतु अब हमारा अनुरोध है समारोह के मुख्य अतिथि महामहिम राज्यपाल पंजाब और प्रशासक यूटी चंडीगढ़ माननीय श्री बनवारी लाल पुरोहित जी से कि वो मंच पर आएं, हम सबको संरक्षण शपथ ग्रहण कराएं और आशीर्वचन दें।
प्रतिज्ञा करनी है और करने के बाद में उसको जन्म भर पालन भी करना पड़ता है। मैं जो बोलूँगा आप रिपीट करेंगे। हम सत्य निष्ठा से प्रतिज्ञा करते हैं,
हम सत्य निष्ठा से प्रतिज्ञा करते हैं
कि अपने सभी कार्यों में पेट्रोलियम उत्पादकों के संरक्षण हेतु सतत प्रयासरत रहेंगे ताकि देश की प्रगति के लिए आवश्यक इन सीमित संसाधनों की आपूर्ति अधिक समय तक संभव हो सके। आदर्श नागरिक होने के नाते हम पेट्रोलियम पदार्थों के व्यर्थ उपयोग को रोकने के लिए लोगों को जागरूक करेंगे ताकि आगे आने वाली पीढ़ी के लिए एक बेहतर वातावरण सुनिश्चित कर एक नए व स्वस्थ भारत का निर्माण कर सकें। धन्यवाद। ललित भट्ट श्री मोहित भाटिया जी and officers of the organization, invited guests, dealers of the petroleum products, and my dear students. I am indeed very happy to be part of the Saksham Sanrakshan Kshamta Mahotsav. Saksham 2022 being organized by the public sector oil industry in Punjab and Chandigarh. I am also pleased to learn that oil PSUs under the guidance of the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas and Petroleum Conservation Research Association are observing Saksham 2022 and are embarking upon the onerous task of creating awareness among the general public about the need for judicious use of petroleum products. For a country like India, which is at the threshold of emerging economy of the world, it is the need of the hour to ensure optimum utilization of petroleum product across various end-use segments. I am sure that Saksham will go a long way in promoting conservation of oil and gas through various mass awareness activities planned by the oil industry members in the Punjab. When I am talking about the mass awareness, how you will do it? Particularly to my students. Make it 1 plus 50. Everybody, all the students, those who are present here, will at least enlighten 50 students. Then the purpose will be served. Are you prepared to do it? Why don't you speak? Say yes? Yes. Very good. As you all know, we are the third largest petroleum consumer in the world after US and China. our domestic crude and gas production is unable to keep pace with high growth in demand of oil and gas. So the country has become totally dependent on imports, resulting in huge outgo of foreign exchange. India imports 82% of its oil needs, and we aim to bring it down to 67%. That is our target. By the end of 2022. The time is very short. If everybody is enlightened, then only it is possible. A message to reach nook and corner of our country. By replacing it with local exploration, renewable energy and indigenous ethanol fuel. That is the need of the hour. That has to be done. Everybody has to do. Since I was introduced as administrator of UT also, we have started. You must have read in the newspaper that electric buses have been started now. It will pick up like anything. In our Chandigarh, almost 40 buses we have planned, and another 40, I think shortly we will plan. This is the way we are trying to save. Yeah. And also given incentives to all the vehicle owners. If they disband their old vehicles and buy these, then some cash incentives will be given to them. That also we have declared. So children, you must be reading in the paper, no? Newspaper you must be reading. These are things you know. The country's heavy dependence on oil import is a matter of serious concern. There is an imperative need for efficient utilization and conservation of petroleum products through various means. Based on the previous studies, it has been estimated that there exists up to 30% saving potential of petroleum products in a major sectors, namely the domestic, transport industry and agriculture. For instance, if we assume a perceived saving of just 3% of the main petroleum product, that is the diesel, petrol, LPG, by practicing simple fuel saving tips and practices on consumer side, the country would be able to save thousands of crores on annual basis. Friends, as India accelerated its growth momentum, there has been a corresponding increase in our energy requirements. India stands as the 6th largest economy in the world. With over 1 billion people, it supports nearly 18% of the global population, therefore needs to be assured of the availability of energy to meet aspirations of the people. Adequate, affordable and sustainable supply of energy is one of the fundamental parameters determining the economic growth of any country. Energy is to national development what oxygen is to human life. I repeat for you again, these are very important ones. Energy is national development. What oxygen is to human life. That is the important. All our cherished goals, such as improving the quality of life of our citizens, national security, need energy for their realization. Post-independence, when faced with food shortages, we, by the Green Revolution route, attained self-sufficiency in food grains. The White Revolution resulted in making India the largest producer of milk and milk products. It is time now for an energy revolution that will ensure our energy security and reliably meet the demand for energy services, all its sectors and people. Meeting this vision requires that we pursue all available fuel options and forms of energy, whether conventional, non-conventional, new or emerging, as only a multi-pronged strategy that can better provide for stable energy situations. It needs to be examined what can be the most efficient and productive mix of energy sources, how in the national energy grid, conventional and non-conventional forms of energy can complement each other. We in India have been cognizant of the energy challenges of the present and the future. We are aware of the need to find viable strategies to explore, produce and refine more from our own hydrocarbon resources. Without substantial domestic production, nation would be subject to the volatility in crude oil supplies and oil security would be difficult to achieve. While exploration is the key challenge, equally important is the urgent need to promote conservation of energy to secure economic development. Increased efficiency in the use of petroleum product offers the most immediate and cost-effective opportunities to reduce resources consumption. Therefore, energy conservation must become a way of life in government, industry and society also. Some of the steps which could help in this endeavor include proper educational programs for energy users, fiscal incentives for developing energy efficient and environmental friendly technologies, and fiscal measures to adopt such technology. Although our primary dependence on fossil fuels is likely to continue in the foreseeable future, other energy resources, including hydroelectricity, wind, solar, nuclear energy and biofuels would occupy more space in the energy mix. Environmental concern as well as the finite supply of fossil fuel will be factors that will propel decisions in this direction. Petroleum conservation. I believe Saksham will create further awareness in all age groups about the judicious use of petroleum resources, which will help in bringing about the behavioral and social changes and sustaining the scarce resources.
मिलकर आगे बढ़ें, अपने शहर को स्वच्छ बनाएं, पर्यावरण सुरक्षित करें, ईंधन का प्रयोग कम करें। सीधा सीधा संदेश, एक मैसेज महामुहिम द्वारा कि आओ साइकिल को प्रोत्साहित करें। एक मुहिम छेड़ते हैं ना चंडीगढ़ से ही, सच में पूरे अखबारों में, पूरे देश में ये मुहिम छा जाएगी और यहीं से आगे बढ़ते बढ़ते हम देश को सुरक्षित करेंगे। आइए मिलते हैं, एक आवाज़ उठाते हैं। आज महामहिम में आवाज़ दी है, मैंने आवाज़ तुम्हें दी है बड़े नाज के साथ, मैंने आवाज़ तुम्हें दी है बड़े नाज के साथ, तुम भी आवाज़ मिला दो मेरी आवाज़ के साथ। और चलिए आवाज़ के साथ आवाज़ मिलाते हुए पर्यावरण को सुरक्षित करते हैं, अपने शहर को सुरक्षित करते हैं, देश को सुरक्षित करते हैं, देश की इकोनॉमी को सुरक्षित करते हैं, हर एक व्यक्ति को स्वस्थ बनाते हैं। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया।
मेरी जाने मन बाहर निकल, आज रुककर है, रुककर का वादा है, देख हम आगे, तू भी जल्दी आ, हमें ना होने पा, ए तू बोली थी, पिछले नुक्कड़ देखेगी, अगले नुक्कड़ को, आज रुककर है,
थैंक यू। आ जाओ जरूर। किधर आ जाओ यार सारे। हम इधर आएंगे। हम इधर आएंगे। अभी गाड़ी में इधर आ यार, गाड़ी में दिखानी है आपने। इधर आ जाओ सर, थोड़ा स्पेस गाड़ी सर थोड़ा थोड़ा आगे आ जाइए सर आप। One, two, three. Flag off. सर आप पीछे हट जाओ।